Ever wondered how a right-angled triangle holds the secret to distances and measurements that have been used for centuries? Today we dive into the mathematical wonder of the Pythagorean theorem. Named after the ancient Greek mathematician Pythagoras, this theorem is a fundamental principle in geometry. It's a formula that has been used since antiquity and has a wide range of applications, from architecture to computer graphics. Imagine a right-angled triangle. It has two sides that form the right angle, known as the legs, and the longest side, opposite the right angle, called the hypotenuse. The Pythagorean theorem states that in any right-angled triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. To put it into words, the square of the hypotenuse equals the square of one leg plus the square of the other leg. It's a simple equation, represented as a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where ce is the length of the hypotenuse and a and b are the lengths of the other two sides. Here's how you can apply this theorem. Suppose you have a right-angled triangle, and you know the lengths of the two sides but not the hypotenuse. By squaring the lengths of the two sides and adding the results together, you can find the square of the length of the hypotenuse. Then, to find the actual length of the hypotenuse, you simply take the square root of your result. Now, what if you know the length of the hypotenuse and one of the sides, but don't know the length of the other side? Well, the Pythagorean theorem still comes to the rescue. In this case, you square the length of the known side and the hypotenuse. Then, subtract the square of the known side from the square of the hypotenuse. The result is the square of the length of the unknown side. Finally, take the square root of this result to find the actual length. In summary, the Pythagorean theorem is a mathematical principle that describes the relationship between the sides of a right-angled triangle. It states that the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides. This theorem is a fundamental tool in geometry and has wide-ranging applications in various fields. Remember, the Pythagorean theorem only works for right-angled triangles. So the next time you encounter one, unlock its secrets with Pythagoras' formula. Happy calculating!